Hey friends, this is Life Coach Rich. The opening ceremonies of the Paris Olympics. I didn't see it live. Obviously, I watched it after the fact and just saw different stuff. So reacting to this, but I thought these people had some good stuff to say on it, and wanted to play that real quick. I didn't appreciate it. It was obvious that they were making a parody of the Last Supper. They tried to deny it, but it was quite obvious what they were doing. So for them to, if you're going to make fun of something, then just do it and then stick to what you did instead of acting like, oh, we were trying to be inclusive and making up excuses and just lying. It's just stupid. It's just we all know that that's not the case. What was actually happening. So it has said some good stuff here. I'll play that real quick.
And I find it so upsetting is not the right word. I'm not a Christian myself, but watching the lampooning of Christianity, which should be allowed to be done, I have no qualms with that. But if you're going to do it, at least be equal opportunity about your lampooning of religion. But as Kel points out, they wouldn't do that with Islam, which kind of makes it a moot point about, I'm taking on religion here. No, you're not. You're just going for an easy target.
It is, but I think I actually disagree with why. I don't think Christians are an easy target. I think Christians are the biggest target, which is why they always attack Christians, because Christianity is the only thing standing between people and the state. Because when you have God above government, the government doesn't become God. And I think that's why they constantly tackle it, because once you get through the Christians, it's easy to go through everybody else. Like Kel said, we are the #1 religion across the world. And just for a bit on France as well, like you mentioned, Joe, my blood ancestry would disagree that all French are morons. However, I will just say statistically in France, there are over 1,000 attacks, anti-Christian attacks every year. That's an average of about 3 per day. So this isn't something new for France. We've seen all the damage that they've done to the church across France, the fires that they've been setting in Christian Catholic churches all across the country. Not only that, France has got the highest terrorist rate in all of Europe. Currently standing at, I looked at the statistics, but they're fleeting at the moment, but it's higher than any other country. They're honestly a mess. And I think the reason why is because the more that you unravel and reject Christianity, which is what built the West, the more you're going to get this pagan crap shoved in your face. And I'm sorry, I am a Christian. This did offend me. It also offended a lot of people who just want to watch the Olympics because it unites people around the world on a common interest of the enjoyment of sport. And not only that, I grew up watching the opening ceremony of the Olympics. I had a family member who was an Olympian. And so it was a very big thing that our whole family would sit around and watch and participate. And we followed my family member's career, so to speak. There's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of things. There is no way in absolute hell I would let any child in my family go anywhere near the Olympics after what I just saw. And isn't that sad? That's
what the flag means. That's what the flag means. When a flag is fallen upside down by it's distress. It's sign of distress.
Isn't that failure just so emblematic of what's going on at this Olympics? But honestly, people are saying that this whole thing that happened with the opening ceremony, it wasn't about the Last Supper. I'm sorry, it's the most famous portrait of Jesus known to mankind. You'd have to be stupid and dumb to think that it's anything else. I don't believe it. They were 100% mocking God. And even if they weren't, what they did was absolute trash.
Please do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe, and notifications. And then also, after you're done, please share the video with a friend. That really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. And let's continue. They had a woke person, a gay person themselves, that was the designer, the choreographer, the person that came up with all of this stuff. And so, of course, he's going to have drag queen. But to think that you're not going to get something bizarre and weird like this, if that agenda is being forced across the world right now, the woke agenda, the LGBTQ agenda, that kind of stuff. And all of this, we've got drag queens in schools trying to read to little kids and acting like that's okay and that's cool. What? Why wouldn't you think? Why wouldn't you think that you would get something bizarre and weird and disgusting with these drag queen people with the beard and everything acting like they're provocative and it's just so weird, shoved in your face. Why wouldn't you think with that kind of a person leading it that you wouldn't get the result that you got? I mean, it seems plain to me. And then they issued this sort of half apology, but it's just like sort of if you got offended, well, sorry, we didn't. We're very sorry that you got offended. They didn't apologize for anything as far as having drag queens on there, right? And acting like that was wrong or we shouldn't have done that or whatever. We're just sort of sorry that you got offended. Wow. Okay, that's fine. I haven't been watching the Olympics either. I was going to watch it. I've watched very, very little of the Olympics. It's only been clips after the fact. And that's sad because it's like they're saying, it's taking away from the actual athletes that are hardworking and worked a lot of times all their lives to get to where they're at in an Olympics. And for all of this to just be so bizarre and it was just a woke political agenda type indoctrination. That's what it was. It was the opening ceremony indoctrination. That's what it was. It wasn't about the athletes. So it's pretty sad. That's what I have for you for now. Thanks for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.